Hello, Dave Morelli here. The whole reason of this video is I'm working on this Hawken. It's about an 1840s, 50s style Hawken, which would have come out of the Hawken shop. And I'm to a point in here, I want to show you how I build these on the inside. I'm making this for my website so I can put it on my website. One of the things that I do is on the inside, on the barrel channel, I like to put a very thin layer of bedding compound. A lot of times when you're digging these out and you're putting in the lugs for the keys to lock into, the wood is very thin in between the barrel channel and the ramrod hole. And so by putting that on there, it strengthens that. Also, what I do is when I drill the holes for the screws, they're always a little bigger than the screw. And sometimes they even get a little bit bigger than you want them to be. So I line the screw hole with bedding compound and allow it to dry in there, and then I grease it up real good so the screw will come back out. What that does is it strengthens the screw hole and keeps the screw tight in there so it doesn't move back and forth with recoil. And also, if whoever buys this gun takes it apart, when he puts it screw back in, it'll line right up with the threading on the trigger guard plate. This will make it a little harder for a guy to booger up the threads. All the steel parts on these are soft steel. It's very easy to strip threads if you don't have a good lineup. Also, this nose cap here has a thin layer of wood underneath it. And by putting the bedding compound out to the tip here, it strengthens the wood underneath there and keeps that in a little bit better shape. Also, when not on every rifle I build, because I'm getting better at it as I go, a lot of them, they just cut this squared off here underneath this rounded part of the top of the butt plate. And now I try to make them so that they have some wood underneath. And so that when the butt plate fits on there, the rounded portion sets up against this wood. Stuff like that makes these a little stronger. It's not traditional, but none of it's visible. So when this gun is put together, you won't know that was done on the inside, but you can shoot the gun with confidence knowing that everything's a little bit stronger in there, because that bedding compound's definitely stronger than a real thin piece of wood. Anyway, that's that for that. This rifle was the one that we were doing the barrel flats on. We were fouling the barrel flats down, fouling them, draw fouling them, and I got it browned and it's ready to go in. This browning is tedious, and what's nice about it is you can make a finish to be super deep brown, or you can make it where it has a little bit of wear in points where it would naturally wear from use, and so you can give it an antique finish, which is what I did with that barrel. So as soon as this sets up, I'm gonna sand this down, and it needs a couple of more coats of boiled linseed oil for the finish, and then we can put this rifle back together. Anyway, see you next time.